You know, a lot of people, a lot, a lot of people ask me, how do I study for this course? This course is really hard, so on, so on, so on. What do I do? There's just so much. It is. There's no short answer. There's no shortcut to this. It is a lot of work. And you should ask yourself, am I ready to put in this amount of work? Do I want to have this goal in my mind? Am I ready to put in this work? And I think your answer is yes. You're ready to put in the amount of work. And, but what do I do? I want to do well. My advice would be if you can take, any of these courses in person, that's helpful. But I understand I also work and go to school and have a family. So I understand that not having time to attend a class in person is a real thing. So when you're at home online trying to study for anatomy, how do I do it? How can I remember? How do I remember axial, appendicular, abdominal cavities, thoracic? I don't use those words. How do I remember pleural cavities, mediastinum? What is that word? If you're not familiar with them, if no one is reading them to you, how do I even say some of these words? That's a legitimate question. Along with, how do I know what to study or where to focus? Well, I will try to make sure in the class that I help you focus on things that are important. But what about things like planes of the body, or just different body systems, or anything that we're going to be studying? What is it? How can I help myself remember some of these things? How can I work with this? Well, one, if you come across a word like thoracic that you've never seen before, grab one of these, put it right into the search bar and hit the little sound button and it'll pronounce it for you. That's helpful, because many times we read words and we don't hear them. So it's nice to be able to hear these words. Number two, if you're going through things, you're like, I looked at the PowerPoint, I looked over the chapter, my head is about to explode, I don't think I understand anything. Use some of the video links that I've provided for you, or go on to something like YouTube and just search planes of the body, directional terms of human anatomy. You will find so many resources. You'll find songs if you're a song person. You'll find animation if you like it that way. You'll find people explaining these concepts to you really well and in a short time period, 10, 15 minutes. That's very helpful. The only way that you will retain this information and be able to be successful in this class and the following classes, and then I assume eventually into something like a nursing program, is if you work with these terms and this information every day. The work I've given you might not necessarily make you do something every single day, but I highly recommend you do little bits every day. Read some of your chapter every day. Do a little bit of the Smart Book assignments every day. Make a couple flashcards every single day. Put them up around your room, like put them up in your mirror, and when you're looking, be like, okay, superior versus inferior, proximal versus distal. Use those terms in your life. If you do not practice them and you do not use them, they won't stick in here. That's like brain science, and that's true. So if you're trying to work to have a better understanding of this information, it's something you have to practice every day. Just like I'm not a very good piano player because I tried playing and I wasn't good at it right away, and I didn't practice and I never got good. Does that mean I could never be a piano player, a musician? No, but if I don't practice, I'll never be good. I'm not a great artist, but if I don't practice every day, I won't get any better. The things that I've practiced at, I've gotten better at. It's the same thing with learning concepts and working with human anatomy. The more that you practice the terms, the more you look at them, the more you make it part of your everyday experience, the more you'll remember that. And I hope that that is helpful. I feel like that is one of the best pieces of advice that I can give to you starting off on this journey, because human anatomy is a lot. And the only way that you will be highly proficient at it is if you practice. And that's why I'm here. I'm here to give you resources. I'm here to facilitate your learning. And if you need extra help, please come see me, email me, and we will definitely work all of that out. All right. I'll see you later.